Good evening, my name is Keiron Higgins, punk poet extraordinaire, all the way from Halifax, or as I'm now calling it, Halifornia, West Yorkshire. I've got a bit of a set I've kind of made up about some music poems I like doing on stage. This first one though is about nationwide poets, a kind of disease that is infecting our TV right now. This one's called Nationwidened. I'd plunge a septic needle through my lip, I'd hitch a lift with Prince Philip, I'd steal the meds off Mr. Hyde. But I wouldn't do the ad for Nationwide, I stare directly into the sun. That, my friends, is my idea of fun. I take a boot below the belt, I drink hot lead until I melt. You might find me commentary a wee bit snide, but I'll never do an ad for Nationwide. And if you want to know how serious about this I could get, we'll take some money and place a bet. Because I'd bungee off a rope of unknown length, I'd test the hulk and I'd test the strength, I'd expose myself to formaldehyde, but I'd never do an ad for Nationwide. I'd happily run them on a firing squad, I'd happily die them on a tiding pod. From jumping from a plane with no parachute, I'd happily glide, but I wouldn't do an ad for Nationwide. And in my last stand, to mad scientists, I'd happily concede to be sent to a human centipede. I'd happily do it all with sense and pride, but I'd never do an ad for Nationwide. Thank you. This next one, to now coincide with my love of music, is about ska and two-tone reggae. It's called Scarred for Life. I used to be a bit of a DJ, now I just write about being a DJ, so yeah. I wasn't born in 1969, but when I hear this music I feel just fine. That infectious Jamaican brassy beat, when Rico blows his horn I start to move my feet. What is this music I hear calling from afar? Ladies and gents, this is ska. The braces are on, I'm shaving my hair, I'm working on that rude boy stay, but tonight there ain't gonna be no fights as I'm out there jamming to the scatterlights. Bob Marley wasn't always Rasta, don't you know? He once sung a ska cover of Go Jimmy Go. He traded in his suits for authentic dreads, rebel power and less fashionable threads. Were he a disciple of Prince Buster, or a fan of Terry Hall? There's no bad manners here, this music is love, a free-for-all, a skanking class, working class beat. There's too much pressure but we call it madness out here on the floor. With one step beyond we ask for more, more, more. Children set the scene in UK, but we got to show love to Ireland and Palmer and Studio One back in the day. Windrush Jamaican youth and a British working class formed in a culture that's built to last. Two-tone rocked against racism, a unity formed in black and white. And being a skinhead meant you didn't believe in the ultra right. So dust off that liquidator 45er and bring that dance floor back alive. Punk skins and attentive ears, you all know the drill. Let's go take that train, the last train to Scarville. Thank you. There'll be more from this book later. The next poem I'm going to do is about records. I collect a lot of records. I'm now in my loft where they're starting to gather up here as well, because I had to move them from downstairs because I thought they were plotting to kill me basically with all the collection I'm making. That's how crazy I am. This one's Confessions of a Vinyl Addict's Parts 1 and 2. 7-inch, 12-inch, 45, the look and sound makes me feel alive. It's punk, rock, reggae, ska. The sound that's coming from a sound system afar, the wheel is spinning, this man is grinning, the sound of a good record. I spend money I can't afford on that one record. It's scratched sometimes, comes with a sss. There ain't no sound that I don't miss like this. So when the needle hits the groove there's no time to be bored, because it's a 7-inch, 12-inch, 45 record, because you see, I adore the sound of crackle, I adore the sound of hiss. People thought it were a dying trend, but it's a sound I'll never miss. The sound of a good record is a sound I love to hear. So pull your sin up close and give me your ear. Some people like jazz, others like rock. The only time I get sad is when my records are out of stock. So if you see me buying records, don't look at me smart and smug. Keep your CDs, your tapes, it's my preferred kind of drug. Cheers. My next music poem now is about punk. I'm quite a punk at heart. I used to be a punk, I'm now dipping into the kind of soul territory. But I'm going to do this one as a tribute to Dave Greenwood from the Stranglers who died recently. This is 77 punk era. You can't be an anarchist if you need to go to work. I said I need money to go berserk. You can't be part of this revolution if you wear a suit and tie. I say bollocks to that statement, it should roll over and die. You can't be part of this solution if you only raise your fist. I said Britain is broken and we're already pissed, because I never had the spiked hair but I wore the shirt. I wore my first docks to my ankles hurt. There's always been that philosophy I thought that stunk. Why should you look to find you as punk? Because I wonder what it'd be like to be age 11 and be a punk in 1977. I'm listening to the Stranglers, the Clash, the Pistols and SLF. I'm worrying my parents after death with spiky hair and knitted clothes. Rebellious teens strike a pose. Take me back to that time when Susie Sue was so incredibly fit. And yeah, prog rock was considered still dog shit. Cheap gigs and crass records and reggae played by Don Letts. Polystyrene was authentic, placed no bets. The studded jackets and Vivian shop, the 100 Club and Fet non-stop, 3-chord singles. Would God save the Queen? No, we were punks and we were mean. But did it die out like it once famously said? No, it did not. Punk is not dead. So I don't want to be a punk rocker with flowers in my hair. I want to be that kid with a Johnny Rotten stare. Because punk rock to me is love. And punk rock is ace. And punk rock was always undoubtedly gob in your face. My name has been Keiron Higgins. Check me out on Keiron Higgs Poet. That's spelled Keiron Higgs, Higgs, and Poet. All one word. Thanks for listening.